Good evening and welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We're back again. This time we want to try and look at the issue of the Ooni of Ife and the statement he made as he came out of Abuja, the villa. Yoruba people are speaking up loud and clear, both at home and abroad. Many are not happy with the actions of the Ooni in willingly going to Abuja, where the orchestration of the killing of many Yorubas has actually been, it's been engineered and brought about. So many are very, very aggrieved. And people are wondering, is the Ooni really for Yoruba people? I want you to watch this video and then let's talk about it for a little bit. You will see him coming out of the villa in Abuja, and then we can talk about it. Here goes.
So, quite frankly, the people that we're after are the criminals. They are the hoodlums, the bandits, the armed robbers, the kidnappers. Those are the
that's true in case you're not aware. I'm sure you are aware. Now listen to this. Here we go. Here is the Ooni.
Earlier, the Ooni of Ife, His Royal Highness Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, met with the president at his residence. He revealed that the president has promised that he will not allow the nation's security challenge to be politicized by any individual or political group.
Right. The objective is politics shouldn't be mixed with the safety and security concerns of our people. Politics should be completely taken out of it. And to the glory of God, Mr. President says he's fully on board with us as traditional rulers, and so be it.
Just as the governors are carving out fresh approaches as a critical means of ending the security crisis, they're hoping that these...
Now, I'm going to stop there. I wanted to put a stop there. Now, if you saw that, he said the words, politics shouldn't be, politics shouldn't be mixed with the safety and security. That's what the Ooni said. I agree with him. But the very fact, I believe, that the Ooni is leaving his royal throne to go to Abuja shows that the Ooni, the palace is not the seat of power that can actually protect the people he's supposed to be the king of. What should be happening in our traditions before, the king would welcome visitors and people. If they wanted to say anything to him about his people, they would talk to him about his own people in his kingdom, in his palace. He will receive guests. So that's the question we are asking. We are asking the Ooni to think strongly about this situation. I understand, yes, the monthly salaries are being paid by the government, by the governor. So Seyi Makinde is paying it because that's the structure that has been put in place by this fraudulent 1999 constitution. In the 1979 constitution, the little powers the kings had, was taken away from them by the military. And the military, this constitution we have before us now, is a military edict. It is not a constitution. And it is not a constitution because of one key fact. There was no referendum. There was no referendum in which we, the people, collectively voted in favor of this edict or constitution that they want to call it. They didn't consult us about the changes that we might have wanted. It was an imposed, adopted, in the words of our Yadudu, that constitution was adopted. And if it's adopted, we, the people, were not part of that process. And that's the major fault line. And that is what we see today. Our kings, as a result of that fraudulent constitution, they've taken away the powers that they took off in 1979 and cemented the taking of those powers in 1999 constitution till today. They have no constitutional powers. So that's one of the contexts in which we're going to be looking at this. Now, like I said, we respect the royalty, the throne, or Ooni. We respect that the throne itself. Now, the man in the throne, the things he said, if you're saying politics shouldn't be mixed with safety and security, The very fact that you are leaving the place where your people are being killed. In fact, the king, as a king, you should say, I am staying with my people here. They are being killed every day, and we need to do something. We're not. This is where it's happening. If I leave or Ife and go to Abuja, I am removing myself from the scene of the crime. I am removing myself from the scene of the crime. That is what we should expect to hear from our Ooni. But we understand what is going on. He hasn't got the purse strings. He's paid on a month. He's paid a monthly stipend payment by the government, the state governor, and he has no constitutional powers. All he has are ceremonial powers, the fun and fanfare and all of that stuff, but nothing to do with protecting the people. But he can do something about that by actually insisting, no, you come and see me in my palace, because the killing is happening in my kingdom, not in Abuja. And that is what we should expect the Ooni of Ife to have said. That the killings going on in Oyo State is my biggest concern. You need to come into Ife, into Oyo, and come into my area and see that this is happening in the state in which my kingdom is in, and we need that to be addressed. So I will walk you around to see just how bad this is. That's what we would have expected from Ooni. But unfortunately, he didn't do that. What we had was him telling us the keywords: politics shouldn't be mixed with safety and security. Now, like I said, we respect the crown, we respect him, but in terms of the execution of his role, we are trying to, with respect, remind him that he is head of the kingdom. Those who want to speak to him need to come into the kingdom and speak to him in the kingdom. We say that respectfully, and we do hope he will rethink the situation. And there are a lot of things we need to ask questions about. And the king should be asking every single person that's been killed in my kingdom. We demand compensation for them, because they got family, their friends, family and friends that they're going to cater for. They also, the farmers, the crops has been destroyed. They need to be compensated. That is what we should expect to hear the king getting involved in. And when he's called those ministers and the people who want to talk about any issues, they should come and see the king in his palace. I will keep it very short. I'm just saying that as a matter of fact, we do think that the king going Oba Ooni of Ife going into Abuja is very much removing himself from the scene of the crime, when he should be bringing all of the government officials that this is the scene of the crime within my kingdom. You walk around with me, because when you go to Abuja, you're removing yourself from the scene of the crime. So anyway, with that said, I will just pack that there. Please, as ever, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Hit the red button, click on the button on YouTube, and of course, share this with family and friends. Make it go viral. I thank you for watching. Talk soon. Bye for now. Please donate to Yoruba Rescue Fund. It is time to build a great Yoruba nation.